What's up, guys? Where's Crash that? Alright, I need to grab a drink. But I genuinely don't know what the fuck I want to do on stream today. I was thinking about just grinding some wild decks that I thought was fun. Oh my god, my sound is still on. That was terrifying. Alright, so I guess my audio's working. But I hmm, I was having a lot of fun with Libram Paladin. I also had a lot of fun playing the deck for the video that's coming out in a couple hours. Also, really like playing Egg. I personally think Egg might be the best deck currently in the format, besides maybe Quasar, but Quasar is actually ridiculous. I played against Quasar for the first time today. That deck, I don't even have words to describe it. Like, legit, that deck felt absurd. Anyways, I think I think we're gonna be playing. Okay, where? Hold up. I don't want to spoil the deck we played today in the video. The only thing I'll spoil is it's one of these decks, and you guys should probably know what it is. I don't like repeating decks that often. You guys just won't know the content. I think we're gonna be playing some Egg Hunter. Might not be the most fun deck to watch, and might not be most people's favorite deck in general to have other people play. But honestly, Egg Hunter is really fun. Egg Hunter is actually a blast to play. Also, I want to apologize for the stream being starting so late. I was gonna start like a half an hour ago, but I decided to jam a game of Battlegrounds with my brother, so. The Supreme Archaea! Oh. I didn't realize that hero portrait said something different. Every single time I hear that Rafam voice line, I'm like, I am Rafam, the Supreme Archaeologist. Alright, so we're playing against Questline? I don't want to play against Questline at all. Like, actually at all. It's like the last deck I want to queue into. Love me and learn to fly. I try to right what I've done. Everyone that left me was feeling numb. Ugh, I don't want to play this matchup. I concede. Fuck it. I really don't want to play this matchup. Alright, we're conceding the Questline Warlocks tonight. If you guys want free elo, queue up some Questline Warlocks. I won't necessarily just insta concede. I'm just at the moment really not into wanting to play that. I want to play fun matchups. I want to be playing against people that are trying to have fun playing Wild and not just fucking play Questline or fucking Quasar or whatever. I want to be playing against people that are trying to innovate, you know? To be fair, I feel like I'm not really trying to innovate playing this, but I can go play some actual, like, we could try to build, like, a fucking really cool Dead Man's Hand Warrior or whatever, but I'm absurdly tired as well. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for, probably like 2 hours or so, but yeah, I am very tired. Let's do this. Alright. Cool. Alright. Fuck. I don't want to draw that. Okay. Alright. This is not looking too tight. I didn't get myself a drink. I realistically probably should not be streaming live because I am. When I say I'm fucking tired, I had to work today and it was a super fucking busy night and ugh. I know, first world problem. I work in a fucking kitchen and I had a really busy night. Every fucking kitchen, all the fucking time. Spoilers. You know anyone that works in a kitchen? Go ask them. They'll inform you that every single night is just busy as fuck and you want to die every night. My opponent is about to be really sad. Don't I miss the earth of sex? Alright, well, there's JJ. Before I drift away, me, I got no brain. I can't feel no pain. I can feel the rain, and before I drift away, my opponent is really fucking sad. Oops, grabbed the wrong card. Problem, the game crashes now. Thank you. I was about to be so fucking mad. Alright. We step back and get jealous. Fucking got no status. BOS says deuces back. Fanatic. No brain. I can't feel no pain. I can't stand the rain. Help me before I drift away. Okay, let's not look like a complete inbred here. I don't have lethal, right? Put me away for good. I wanna keep me in the hood. Okay, what? So this is 4, and then it turns into 8, and it turns into 16. If I have 2 of them, that's 16. Is my brain missing something, or if that's lethal? 16 plus 8 plus 4 is lethal? 28? Yeah, right? It's exactsies. Alright, let's do this. You should know that I'm holding Naval Mine plus Bran in hand. Seeing me do this play. That's what I would be thinking right now. I'd be thinking like, ah, he's holding everything. It is what it is. Am I about to get hit with a devolve? Okay, no, thank God. That's fine, we win. So we win. Beautiful. My mic's muted. I was just gloating. Alright, we're gonna queue up the next one. I'm gonna grab myself a drink. Oh, that game was too easy. Alright. Honestly, this deck is so fucking broken. I'd put my money on this as the single best combo deck currently in the format. I don't think there's another deck that comes close. But I think this is even above Questline and even above Quasar. I just feel like Quasar kind of folds to like a lot of the aggro decks, right? When you're playing Quasar, you're banking on hitting the turn 3 or 4. And if you miss, you're just dead to the aggro decks. Where this deck, like, yes, you have more draws that can miss. But I feel like more consistently you can hit. To be fair, I've not played Quasar. I should probably play some games of Quasar before I say that. But also, this deck lacks the skill of APM. Where this deck you can play on mobile, you can't play Quasar on mobile. Therefore, I would probably have to give it to this deck being the best combo deck in the format, including Questline, including Reno, including pick a combo deck, really. I think this is the single best combo deck in the format. Alright. I want to go have a drink and then I didn't. Now I'm depressed. That's a high keep percentage. That might be egg? That's bird watching. Listen, man, I keep egg every time. Who's a 7.7% of people that kept this card in the opener? It's like the last card you want to see in the opener. Straight up. Okay, this hand's not bad. Okay. Not great, not bad. Alright. Sorry, I have to go grab myself a beverage. Alright. This card. This might be Quasar. If it is Quasar, we're probably just dead unless we hit like some absurd rats, I guess. I guess potentially I can hit all of his spell damage and he doesn't actually have enough damage to kill you, but okay, yeah, that's Quasar 1000%. We probably lose this game actually. Honestly, we're probably dead. Especially if he has an early Quasar. Let's coin that out next turn. Yeah, we can take this. That's fine.
Witness true arcane magic. How enigmatic.
Yeah, I think we're dead. I should think we're dead. I don't know if we can actually live past this time. Man, I decided that I'm gonna bump a whole bunch of old songs that I used to listen to as a kid. That's a fun keep. Don't want to burn this is the issue. I feel like I'm forced now to do the play I was thinking about doing, but I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of this play, but I'm gonna go for it. Missed. This play was fine if I hit exactly Bran. Because then I could have went for some Bran play, but I think I'm dead here. Point Quasar. Alright, I guess I just have to hope he whiffs on a couple of draws. 'Cause he doesn't have any card draw right now, right? So if he misses on card draw, like, we're honestly in a... that's actually not that bad of a card. It's so slow. I need 2 turns with this, is the issue. No, I have to go for something different. That's huge. Okay. Alright. Hit a burn piece that doesn't draw. To be fair, 90% of the deck draws. Hit like Quasar, burn piece, prep, coin.
You're good enough to be my first mate.
Does that mean he missed? No, he did not. Oh, thank God. Okay. Get cocked. Fuck you, cunt. Woo! We are so good at this fucking game. We are built different. We killed him with the fucking egg. Alright. Now that he's contemplating life choices, let's skip the next one. Oh my God, thank God. I was so worried that we were gonna die there. This might be the worst tasting beer I'm ever pouring myself in my life. Just sad. I'm doing like a huge sin when it comes to beer, and I'm pouring a different beer into the same glass of the beer that I just had. This is like an apricot ale, pale ale. And your boy don't give no fucks. You don't want to play against more questline. Like, it's like actually the last matchup I want to play against. Well, it is what it is. That's fine. There's a simple way. That's a good draw, at least. My favorite day, all I have to wish a day.
Job's done.
Oh, it's fire. It is. Yeah, I don't like advertising the company because it is the company I work for. And I don't like the owners. Honestly, the owners would suck my fucking dick. I would not drink their beer unless I got it for free. I don't even know. I don't know what that is, but it's on it. Okay, straight up. I love the people I work with. I would kick the teeth in of every single person I work for. That might sound fucked. And like, you know, it is what it is, but I hate the owners of the restaurant. Well, one of the restaurant I worked for. I would fuck them up. First of all, they're pussy motherfuckers. They would. I guarantee you, none of them have ever actually thrown a punch. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a big guy. No, I'm a fat motherfucker. I'll be honest, but I could kick all of their asses easy. Fucking put me in a ring with any of them, I'm fucking killing them. It's not even fucking close. Hold up, you're paying $9 for 15 beers? I just spent $13 on 4 beers. Like, yo. Or to be fair, where I live, beer is fucking expensive. It's like an egregious price. Oh, I've thought about kicking the teeth into the owners of the restaurant I work for several times. Fun fact, I was at a company party the other day, and I'm not saying you should do this if you have bosses, but terrible, bro. It's the cheapest I can get. That's 50% off the beers. Like, straight up beer where I live is like, I can get 6 cans of like your really cheap high proof beer, like 6.1%, for I think it's like $12.95 at my dep, and these are like the small, like 355 ml cans. Beer where I live is, it's a fucking scam. Straight up, it's a fucking scam. Bro, Canada, bro. Okay. We have the single highest priced cell phone internet bills in the world, if I'm not mistaken. I pay for unlimited data, unlimited call, unlimited text in basically exclusively my city. I think it's like $40 a month. Where I live, we're just straight up getting scammed. Like, everything is just straight up a scam. It's not even close. So, a normal bottle of vodka where I live, if you go for the cheapest ones, right? Like us, it's a brand called Polar. It's a Canadian vodka. For the 1.14 liter is there's like $45. That is something a lot of people that don't understand our healthcare. Yeah, we have great healthcare if you like waiting for mediocre healthcare quality. Like straight up, like again, a lot of people say like, "Oh, Canada's healthcare is great." It's not. Last time I went in to get stitches in my hand because I was gushing blood out of my hand. I have a fucking huge scar, so I had to get 6 stitches in my hand. I believe I got there at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I got my stitches in at 5 p.m. There was no one in the waiting room. When I showed up, there was not a single soul in that waiting room. When I went to go get my stitches, there was like 4 people. Yeah, it's as much as people like to say that Canada has great healthcare, we have very cheap health. Like again, you get what you pay for, and we don't pay shit. Therefore, we get garbage. And well, I mean, it's not like we don't pay shit. We pay it on our taxes and whatnot. But straight up, Canada looks great from the outside in, but when you live in Canada, it's another story. Straight up, it's just another story. Fuck me, dude. If I burn a fucking mine, I can see the game. I need mine. Fuck. Yeah, Canada is an interesting place to live. Yeah, no, that's not how that works here. There you wait no matter what. I went there in an ambulance because I cut my hand open at work. So like yeah. Canada is as much as I like living in Canada. Canada, it's for the most part it's a great place to live in my opinion. Yeah. Canada's a great place to live in my opinion. Like I love like just everything around us. Like we have a whole bunch of nature to go walk in, but like okay, so this deck, the whole goal is I played them all, but there's this card called Mysterious Egg. That says death roll, get a copy of a random beast that costs in your deck. It costs 4 less. So you only play one beast in your deck, which is the lion. That costs 4, so therefore it costs 0 when you get it. All right, never mind. Let's go. Poutine is the single greatest food on the planet. No one will be ever able to change my mind. I don't want to play this. Okay, you know what? We're fucking full on committing. If I miss on mine here, I lose the game, so... Well, I lose the game. Nope. I can still hit man off this. Prage? I hate this game. So yeah, so your whole thing is you get to a point where you can loop. Yeah, it's great. You loop this basically infinity. You clear your opponent's board, they have nothing anymore on board. And it's great. And then you can either win by punching them in the face with these 5/2s, or inside of ETC you have Tentarana, so you can do it from hand. You can mill them out with Shellfish, so depending what deck they're playing, if you're playing it's like a control mage, or like hostage mage, right, where they're just looping ice blocks the entire game. Well, Selfish just makes it so they die on their turn, so the ice blocks don't trigger, gets around solid alibi, shit like that. Or you win through Naval Mine, because the way that the battle cry works with Naval Mine is, so you play one and it copies it twice, and then you play the next one and it copies, you target like the lion that has it copied twice, so now you have it 4 times, and then 8 times, and so on and so forth. It's a whole bunch of shenanigans that loops, I'll be honest. Am I alive? It takes 6 more damage, I'm still alive. Honestly, this is like, it has grown to be one of my favorite wild decks in the format. There's like the deck I played today in the video that's coming up today. I love that deck. Played it for the first. That's a bad draw. Give me mine. Well, GG's. You guys saw nothing. I just fucking threw the game. I had lethal. Ugh. Yeah. Wild is the most, again, you're either dead on turn 3, or you're dead to some bullshit, or you fuck up like I just did. I had the win there in hand, and I just forgot that I had 10 cards in hand. My bad. My bad, I punted. I was too focused on talking and not on actually playing the game. But no, honestly, the deck is super. It's okay. The deck at first feels really easy because you'll play like a whole bunch of games and you'll just kind of like hit insanely well, and it's gonna be like play itself. And it'll be great. Other times you will play the game and it won't be quite as straightforward, and then you'll realize that this deck has a lot of nuance. No, it's not your bad fuck. I'm the one playing the game. I should be focusing on the game more than talking, but I like to talk. Ask the people I work with. Actually no, if you ask the people I work with, they'll tell you that I don't like to talk. But that's because, believe it or not, trying to run a kitchen while cooking is a lot harder than it also sounds. I love every moment of it. It is one of the most fun things I've ever done is running a kitchen. Like, at one point my head chef went on vacation and my sous chef quit like the week before, so I was like running the kitchen. It was the greatest thing. I was like texting my head chef like what to order, because he's like, I'll still do the orders, you know. Oh, am I playing against the deck I was playing earlier? This might be the deck I was playing earlier. That'd be dope. Give me egg. I missed an egg, feels bad. I'll take this. This could actually potentially do some shenanigans. What's that thing? Oh yeah. See, I was running the kitchen for at one point while my head chef was like on vacation, and man, it's so much fun doing it, and I love being in that scenario where it's like it's so hard to describe what kitchen life is actually like, because I can tell people to go watch like, you know, like Hell's Kitchen or whatever, and you'll get like an idea of what kitchen life is actually like, but that show cuts out 99.9% of the job. People think that service is the hard part of your job. It's not. It's all your mise en place. It's all your prep that you have to do beforehand. That is a single part of kitchen life that one takes the longest. That's what you spend your day actually doing. Service, right, is like 3 hours at night, right? Say your kitchen starts serving food at like 5 o'clock. You'll typically basically be done serving by like 8:30. right? And it'll be slow to start, slow at the end. You'll have like a super fast like hour in that middle where you're like on your shit, you're running, you're doing everything. But that's it. But the amount of work that gets into it to get to that point in order to be able to do a service is insane. You don't ever hear anybody talking about the hours of cutting tomatoes or of, you know, making sauces or whatever. Like, it's fucked. Do I work in, I don't work, I work in one fine dining restaurant, but I also work in a pub style restaurant. I recently started at a fine dining restaurant where, I mean, it's a completely also different lifestyle. Fine dining restaurants, I get in at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and my shift is done at 5, and I'm doing prep. And then when I work the line, I get in at noon and I finish at 1. In the more pub style restaurant, because that's the other restaurant I work at, it's like, it's still hours of prep. Like making poutine sauce, making all like our mayo for our burgers, making, you know, the sauce for our loaded fries and things like that. For those who don't know what loaded fries are, it's like, it's kind of like a poutine. It's or like chili cheese fries almost, but instead we put like we do like a homemade beer mayo, which is fucking fire. It's like beer reduction, some mayo. It tastes so good. It's addictive as fuck. Take this here. Well, this hand is not shaping up. Do this. Hit egg. Never lucky. Yeah. It's... Bro, it's so fucking good. To be fair, the one thing that I don't really like about our loaded fry is our portion size of it. It is huge. I've had, like, my brother has come to my restaurant while I was working, and then him and his wife ordered it as an appetizer. Him and his wife both, or like, they ordered one for them to share, basically. They got halfway through it, and they're like, yo, how the fuck is one person supposed to eat this as an app? And me and my head chef both looked at him like, figure that shit out, bro. That's on you. Because, bro, it's a pile of starch and fat. Like, bro, it fits like a lump. Like, put it this way, they both ordered like a pizzas or mains and that as an app to share. They got halfway through that, then they each had one slice of their pizza, and they brought the rest of it home. Like, it is, like, it's like a normal bowl. Like a normal, like, soup bowl or fancy soup bowl. And, like, bro, it's impossible to finish. Eventually I'll hit an egg. There we go. I just noticed that my opponent also played up one Samdi. I also just noticed that I can't actually do shit here.
I will always survive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always down to do like larger port. I I actually tend to do larger portions than I realistically should. Especially when people I know come by to the restaurant, just because, again, having leftovers when you come home from a restaurant is like the best thing. You have it for lunch the next day, especially if you're ordering something like pizza. This might be sacrilege to a lot of people. Leftover pizza is better than like fresh pizza. I don't care what anyone says. The day leftover fucking pizza, like, especially because most of the time when I have pizza, I get really fucked up, or I'm like drinking a lot like the day before, so I don't get to enjoy the pizza when it's fresh. But hear me out. When you're like shit-faced at like fucking like 4 o'clock in the morning, and you open up your fridge and you see that pizza box, and you just fucking slam that piece of pizza you slam while staring at the fridge at 4 o'clock in the morning, is the best slice of pizza you have in your life. I have been there. I have been there so like every single time my boys come over, we always order pizza from the same joint. There's a fucking pizza joint near my place. It's cheaper than fucking Pizza Hut, cheaper than Domino's, and so much better. It's so weird because it's not Italians that are making it. Like I love me like actual like Italian pizza, like that good quality Italian pizza. I love that shit. Sure, I can burn that. That's fine. Do I have lethal? No, I use my feign death. Oh, we're going for this. Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? We die? Worst comes to worst, we die. This currently has 2 egg in it, right? Yeah. I knew that was on the bottom. What else is on the bottom of my deck? That is the second line. Ah, I calculated. I just wanted to make sure there's two of those at the bottom. Feign death. Fingers down in the matter. All right. Yeah, like, bro. To be fair, it's also like it's owned by like an Indian family. Like I've talked to the owner, I've talked to a lot of the people that like work at there that are. It's like basically it's like a family-owned place, and it's like Indian people that own it. I don't know why, but I know Italian people that make pizza, and for some reason their fucking pizza's better. It's like straight up the single best fast food pizza we have in my area that doesn't break the bank. There's a joint near my place that I love their pizza. I personally know the owner. I used to work with the owner. He was working at the Italian restaurant I worked at before I worked at all the other restaurants I'm working at. And like he started like a fast food style pizza restaurant that's like specialized in like hand tossed personal size pizzas that cook at 90 seconds. Like that's like their big selling point. Their pizzas are great, but they're $23 a serving. Like per pizza, it's $23. You get their special a day. Last time I was there, the special day was like an all dressed pizza with a pint of Sapporo. It was like $31. I'm like, bro, this ain't fast food no more. Like, you can't call this fast food. It cost me like 2.5 fucking kidneys. Like, straight up. It's wild. Oh, it's delicious. Like that pizza joint is delicious. Price tag wise, though, I only went because it was like his opening weekend, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking come. I'm gonna support my boy. Had no idea what the fucking prices were, but I'm standing there in line talking to the owner because I know the guy. We were talking shit. We went for a fucking smoke before I went in. You know, like we were outside just like chilling together, and then I get my fucking bill and I look at them like, what, G? Like, you didn't even offer me, like, fucking employee discount, friend and family discount? Like, we were chalking shit up like we were fucking boys. And fucking, oh my god, I was like, Jesus Christ, this is fucking wild. The only other time I went there, I knew someone that was working there, and they gave me his discount, which was 50%. So it's still like $15 for a fucking pizza and a beer, but it was good. Honestly, knowing people that work in the restaurant industry is the single greatest thing on the planet. Because I know a whole bunch of people that work at various different restaurants, especially around where I live. Either I've worked with them, or I just know them from, they decide to go work at a restaurant, and then, know them through that. So half the time they go to the restaurant, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go say hi to the chefs in the back. Go, like, chalk it up with my boy for a bit, and then all of a sudden, like, half my fucking meal's gone. Which is great. And it's also one of the reasons why restaurants are getting so expensive is a lot of people know people that work at restaurants, and one thing leads to another. You get half your meal comped, and then someone else has to cover for it. But Oh no, I have, for very personal reasons, I don't mix relationships with work. I've been in classes where you dated someone and you broke up and shit was messy, and I've worked with someone that broke up and it was messy. Never doing that shit again. Ever again. It's I draw my lines in certain places and it's there. I yeah. It's bad when you break up with someone that's in front of house and you're working in the back of house and it's a messy breakup and then all of a sudden all the front of house hates everybody in the back of house and everyone in the back of house hates everyone in the front. Oh, it gets messy. And then you and that person also have to fucking talk to each other on a daily basis. And it also ends up getting to a point where you guys both agree, like, one of us has to leave because this shit won't be able to work like this, and one of us is gonna get fired. Yeah, those are fun conversations to have with owners. Trust me, it's never doing that again. To be fair, I'm also someone that if I'm not working, I'm spending my time playing video games, streaming, or recording. Like that's work that, and then working on projects for recording and shit. That's 90% of my life, and doing like home renovations. I think I said it. I don't know if did I say, I don't know if I said it, but I built like a bar like 2 weekends ago. My brother was back in town, and we were talking about it at one point. We were drunk as shit, playing Magic, and then hey man, all the restaurants I work at, first of all, I'm fairly young to be in the position I'm at in restaurants. It's that sounds weird, but I was very fortunate. Like when I got into like my first restaurant, I got in as a dishwasher. I was like 16, and then next thing I knew, the person that was working garde manger quit, and then there was like an opening, and I'm like, I bet sounds good. I'll like cover for him. And then I went to this place, and I'm like, yeah, I have experience being garde manger. Started as garde manger. 3 weeks into me working there, my head chef calls me, like, yo, are you busy? I'm like, no, why? What's up? She's like, yeah, everyone else is sick. You want to come in and work? I'm like, sure, why not? So I go into work, and I get informed that I'm running 3 sections by myself. One thing leads to another, and then all of a sudden, I'm basically perpetually running like 2 sections by myself. So now my head chef quits, and our new head chef came in, and he's like, yo, what do you do? I'm like, honestly, I have no fucking idea. I just get told where to go. And it's I'm in a very, very fortunate place where I don't have nearly the experience I need to be at the position, but because I was just thrown into the deep end, I have it. You know, it's great. Also, I think I'm just dead, and I don't think there's anything I can do. I always want to turn too slow. If I had played this last turn, I was won the game. I cleared the board. He can never really develop. He crackled already. It's oh, it is what it is. But yeah. So like, basically, I was always in the right place at the right time. Where very early on, I get promotions because no one else is there, and then now it's like I'm applying to places. They're like, so, oh, that's even shaman. It's the aggro shaman deck. Um, but yeah, no, it's honestly great. It just makes applying to new restaurants to want to try doing like a different style cuisine. I've been wanting to try to get into Asian style cuisines. I've been wanting to get more into French style cuisine as well. Because I've mostly worked like Italian pub style, and it's just like, so I see on your resume like you're basically sous chef. I'm like, yeah, and then the person's like, all right, so how long have you been working in the industry? I'm like, 3 years, and they just look at me like, wait, what? I'm like, and I start explaining everything. They're like, oh, so you actually don't really have that much training. You just are there. I'm like, yeah, man, but I can do it. And most higher end restaurants don't like that. I my like the industry could never work without servers, and I love servers for that reason. I could I can deal with the pressure of having three people behind me yelling at me to ask me a million different questions all at the same time while plating 10 dishes, while like reading bills and calling out bills. I can do that. I could never be a waiter. I tried being a busboy for like 2 weeks. Couldn't do it. I like, bro. I don't know why, but standing behind the line, not looking at what front of house is doing and focusing on like back of house is all I can do. I can't do front of house. I can do anything in the front of house. Straight up, can't do bartending. Can't, like, as much as I like to drink, I can't do bartending. When it comes to like parties, like I'm infamous in my friend group for oh yeah, this drink's supposed to have one shot, so let's pour like 5. Like, I'm such a heavy fucking pour. It's insane. Exactly. It's, to be fair, it's made me think like I'm kind of at that point where I want to go to culinary school because I want to learn all the basics from the basics. And I feel like it's like an important knowledge to have, especially if I want to continue working in restaurants. But at the same time, I already have so much experience that going to school to get that experience feels like stepping backwards to get back to where I'm at in like 5 years. It's a very weird position to be in. But yeah, it is something that is most likely going to happen, and I don't really know how to feel about it. I'll straight up be honest. To be fair, again, I love working in the kitchen. The kitchen, okay, I've worked 3 kind of aspects of life. I've worked as a bus, like front of house of a restaurant. I've worked back of house, and I've worked tech. I worked in neuroscience when it came to tech, and I worked into governmental defense. I worked pretty high level shit in the tech world. I never want to go back to the tech world. The tech world is the most mind-bogglingly boring field on the planet. In my opinion, I don't know who would ever want to work in the tech world. In the kitchen, you can mostly just gain experience. Like recently, I knew someone that worked at one of the very, very high-end restaurants in my neck of the woods. Yeah, I hate telling people that are going into tech this, but I've worked in tech. Yeah, I did software engineering and I did electrical engineering. And I mean, I did other things there in the tech world as well. Like, I took the first, in where I live, it's CJET, but like the first, I guess in the States would be like high school level AI course in North America, if not the world. I did AI before COVID. Like a full-on AI development course. I developed a self-driving AI car that would drive itself through randomized mazes. Yeah, like I straight up could never go back to working in tech. It's not that I don't have the will or the drive to do it. The idea of sitting behind a desk coding for 8 hours a day is the one part of it, like tech I like, is circuitry. When I was I worked at a neurostimulation company. So you're building a neurostimulation device to stimulate the vagus nerve, which is a nerve that is the biggest nerve in your body. It goes throughout your entire body, and stimulation of it throughout learning could increase knowledge retention, which was like our big selling point. And there's like a couple places in the body where you have it close enough to the skin we can actually stimulate it without subdermals implants. And like when I was working there, I spent days just designing circuits, and I built. I don't know if you play Magic or not, or just take like a normal deck of playing cards. And basically, in a quarter of a deck of playing cards, I was able to design a device that fit on a circuit board that big, like a quarter of the size of a playing card, that would be able to send out the simulation, and then, you know, a whole bunch of other shit. There's like a microphone attached to it to receive like what you're learning, so it knows what to simulate. It is super, super fucked. And it was a lot of fucking work. And it was great. But yeah, so, but like you know what a deck of playing cards looks like, right? Like, but no, it's the idea of going through that again, and then like just the idea of going through the whole development process for a company and preparing to go to a trade show to demonstrate it to a whole bunch of investors and shit, just it was fun to learn and to do all of it. Like, I don't want to make it seem like, oh, it's awful, you're gonna fucking hate your life, because I definitely don't think it's like that. But it was one of those things where the idea of going through all that again, because like at the time we were like because we were like a 4-person team total. We had a PhD in neurosimulation, we had her like sub person, and then there was me on hardware, and then another guy on software. And like the idea of going back through like the whole development cycle, especially when we were playing like 12, 14-hour days, just sitting behind a desk, and the idea of going back through that is just not interesting to me at all. Like, I don't ever want to go back through that. And I would rather my crunch be every single day for an hour than for a month of 12-hour days of crunch. Because that's kind of what the kitchen life is. You have like an hour of crunch every day. You like an hour before service, that's where you're crunch. That's where you're finalizing all your sauces. That's where you're finalizing all your prep to make sure everything is great. Ah, you're using the wrong... Use Eagle, bro. Use Eagle, trust. I don't know what KitKat is, but we used Eagle. Eagle was like... This was our interface that we're using. It was like so convenient because you had like... Yeah, Eagle to design it. It says software. It's... I found it was like the easiest one to use, like out of all of them. I don't know if you're allowed to use it. I know that there's a lot of teachers that are very, very anal about like what software you use and whatnot, but Eagle was great to use. I liked it. You design your whole circuit, and then when you port it into your PCB, it looks outdated, but it might look outdated, but like, because like what you do is like, I don't know if KitKat does it the same way. Okay. Eagle, I think you have to pay for, but I think you can also get a student license. I would take a quick look. There's a whole bunch of like really good YouTube tutorials for it. But like, yeah, you would design your PCB, like, or you design your circuit in it, and then you move over to the PCB view, and then inside the PCB view, you would have like, or like, yeah, when you move over to the PCB view, you'd have your whole circuit already brought in. All your components that you chose preemptively are already there. Therefore, you could just shape your PCB, and then you could place everything on it all your connections are connected to what they need to do, it's fucking great. Never remove LEDs. LEDs are the single most useful thing for troubleshooting. Every single PCB I've ever built has had different LEDs based on, like, what thing. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe not then, but when I design shit for, like, commercial use, I had, like, 8 LEDs on there just because I'm like, look, if something breaks, this LED will turn on for this LED will turn on for this, and it was like all in a user map. I wrote so much when I left that place, as I, like, my whole thing was, like, very, like, personally designed. People hate me, like, straight up. Companies hate people like me because I was kept on payroll for, like, an extra, like, 4 months just in case something would go wrong and they needed help. I'm not joking. I was getting paid an absurd amount of money for what I was doing. Like, afterwards. So I'd get, like, a call from someone in the company, be like, yo, do you have time for, like a call? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll just fucking come by, you know? Or what days are you gonna be in the office? They're like, oh, these days. I'm like, alright, I'll just shoot by, we can talk. And then, like, I would walk in, and then my old boss would be like, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm like, oh, well, you know, I was coming because I got a call from this person, and they wanted to have some information. And they're like, oh, are you being paid? I'm like, I don't think I am. Like, I was just coming to help out the owner, because I like the owner. And, like, the owner brought me out to lunch fucking every day I was there, fuck. We actually had a meme where, me and my coworkers like, oh yeah, she's only doing that because you're the golden child here, fuck. It was fucking silly, like, inside joke. And then I'm like, I don't think so. And my old boss is like, alright, I'll make sure you are getting it, like, at least some amount of money for coming. Motherfucker was paying me, like, fucking, like, $700 a visit, fuck. I was there for, like, 2 hours, just, like, walking through designs and explaining parts in my fucking data sheets that I had made. I'm like, I straight up went to him the next time, like, yo, is there a mistake? Like, this should be, like, I would have taken, like, $70, fuck. I was expecting to get paid nothing. He's like, no, it's fine. They have the fucking budget for it. I'm like, I did that, like, fucking 5 times. $700 a shot. Like, okay, fuck yeah. It's the most amount of money I've ever made per hour, fuck. Oh, you twat. Okay, well. My main egg died, right? Guy got. My main egg is here. I need a mine. I've never clicked on something so fast in my life. I'm doing this because I can play this right away. Alright. But yeah, no, it was... Oh, the best way to scam your employers is work from home. I don't want to say what I've done working from home, to be fair. I don't think any of my fucking... To be fair, none of the companies I work for know I do YouTube. There's like 3 people I've worked with that know I do it, but... Alright, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. But, no, just real quick. Yeah, working from home is the best way to scam any employer. Just straight up. When I worked from home, I did 0 work. I would go out for lunch, vibe outside of my crib, and just... Yeah, I'm not a model employee. Let's just leave it at that. But yeah. Yeah, okay, that's it basically, but yeah. I would do nothing when I worked from home. I would The first time I played Mercenaries was actually when it came out. I was working from home, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it. I just played. Just said I was working from home for 2 days, and just played Mercenaries the whole day. Bro. Oh, yo, I should do that. Just start streaming fucking Zoom meetings. Fuck that. I don't think people would appreciate that one. For this. Are you serious? It's like the one card I didn't want to draw. Alright, it's fine. We'll get through it. Let's hope he plays a board wipe. Alright, we're hoping he plays for a board wipe. Alright, that's actually a really good pull. For what could have been. Yeah. I was not a good employee when I worked from home. I did zero work working from home. Legitimately zero. Different cards. There's a line at the bottom of my deck. That's an insane draw. Okay. Alright, sounds good. Have a good rest of your night / day. I'm glad you enjoyed. Alright. Now I need to figure out how to fucking win this game against Hostage Mage. That's gonna be another beast. Mine? Beautiful. Alright. Now I just need to remove the killer shit. That's not what I want to see. It's fine. Or no, we're actually not in the worst position imaginable. We can hit like Bolas. Or another Grievous Bite. I don't even know what the fuck. I just have music play on in the background. I have no idea what the fuck I'm listening to. It was just straight up random songs. Alright. Can I proc his block this thing? I don't think I can. Like this, that's fine. I also don't know why all my fucking songs are starting off fucking muted. It's very weird. That 8. Okay, I think this is. We just go for this. Around. My heart is slowing down. Don't think it was abuse. Don't think I refuse. Don't think like you feel broken. This is how it feels when you find he's stolen. Love is bleeding. The last thing I heard, you whispering goodbye. And then I heard you fly now. Into the night tonight. I wish I had one more spot on my board. One more spot on my board meant that I was able to actually get a really clean, like, proc of the block here. Rest together. I'm not gonna die tonight. Okay, we can proc block here. Guaranteed. Yeah, we guaranteed proc blocked here. Easy. Oh my god, guy punted. This is what it feels like we finally fight back. I push harder. Kill me makes me stronger. Guy punted. Sure. And then I heard you flatline. This should proc block, right? This doesn't have flare in it, does it? Fuck, I missed lethal. Alright. I'm gonna take this, I'm just gonna take the flare and pass. Because I also have, like, lethal with this, right? Alright. Got a phase and you fake your life. I'll take this. You fight! This 9 lives should only have, like, 3 things in it, right? Yeah, egg. You can't offer me egg, therefore it's me egg. Alright, we should have lethal next turn. I'm gonna die tonight. Oh, I need to take a piss so badly. Fuck me dead. I'm gonna die tonight. Alright. Oh my god. Can you just let me play my turn, fuck? And stop fucking freezing me for 300 years? Just want to play the game. I'm not gonna die tonight. It's a huge, is that just lethal? This is Death Row Mysterious Egg. That's a lion. This should just be lethal, right? Beautiful. Alright, we got there. Let's go! Free wins! I'll be right back. I need to go run and take a piss. Alright. I think I'm gonna switch over to playing some Battlegrounds. I was having a blast playing some Egg Hunter, but I'm just kind of in the mood to play some Battlegrounds. Honestly, Battlegrounds is great. More people should be playing Battlegrounds just in general. If you never really played that much Battlegrounds, I'd give it a try. I'll send you a grab that beer. I love beer. Oh, I just ripped ass. Fuck. I'm gonna hate the fact that I have to wake up to go grab, stand up to go grab another Bruce, but eat a Bruce. Man, okay. So this is another beer from the joint I worked at. And I think they might have been looking at the recent Hearthstone set, which is the name of it. Because this beer got released this week. Alright? Beer got released this week. It's called Nebulos. And like the whole design is like space themed on the fucking can. It's 1,000% just a nebula. They're looking at the new Hearthstone expansion all being about space. Guaranteed, right? Here, we picked this, right? Yeah, it's still ain't. This is a better hero. Technically, this is the best hero, but I only really... Okay, let's just do this. Oh, I did not realize I queued up duos. My bad. I'm not a fan of any of these heroes, really. Didn't even hit the fucking good roll. The dream was this was like anything else. Like a good level 1 spell. Alright, well. Man, I hate pouring beer in a not beer clean glass. Those who don't know what a beer clean glass is if your glass is properly cleaned and you're trying to pour a beer in it, you will always have a perfect pour. Basically, like a noob could fucking, like a novice could do it, right? But if you're re-pouring beer into another glass, it won't be beer clean, and it's gonna cause it to foam up more than it normally would. Random food knowledge that you can only get here. It's the only Hearthstone stream you'll also get knowledge about cooking and about alcohol. To be fair, look, it is something that I know is gonna come out. I really want to have it come out this year, but this year went by in a fucking blur. I don't know if anybody else felt it this way, but I feel like I blinked and we went from fucking February to November. Like, straight up, I have no recollection of what I did between February and September. Like, it was just a blur. To be fair, it's a blur of me working 40 hours a week, basically. All I know is in that period, I went to go see my brother in New Brunswick. Like, besides that, I feel like I've done fucking nothing this year. Like, I had a list of shit I wanted to do that I can't find anymore, because I wanted to show it on stream to just show how little I actually did this year. But, man, it's depressing how little I feel like I did this year. I'm not normally someone that's, like, affected that much by that type of thing. But I'm legitimately depressed. I feel like I've done nothing this year. Like, I had so many things planned. And, like, I still have a lot of the stuff I had planned. Like, I want to start my cooking channel this year. I want to start a Let's Play channel this year. I wanted to start a whole bunch of things where some of it's still going to be coming out. I'm working on a huge video I want to release Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday makes the most sense. So, like, I'm recording the voiceover tomorrow. I have the script written. I have to record the gameplay as well tomorrow. And I have to record a video for tomorrow the next day. Edit them, upload them. And I want to stream tomorrow night. But I don't know if I will get to the point of streaming tomorrow night. Because I do have work the next day, potentially. So, hey. Try my best to do as much as I possibly can in a day. But I also know I'm probably waking up at, like, 1 p.m. tomorrow. Because I'll be honest, I'm going to probably finish this and start the recording of the voiceover, and yeah.
Things are really heating up out there.
Very fourth tavern still you buy 0. I want to level.
It's a good time to hire some new minions.
Give me this guy. Unfortunate. Have it, brother. Have it. So the next spell I buy is 0, which means I can probably level buy next turn, and that's probably good enough. Beer is finally poured. To be fair, I love the look of this can. It's a double IPA. It's good as fuck. I had it on tap at work today. I picked up beer solely because I was at work today. I also was gonna have like 2 beers for the stream, but because I went to work, got a 4-pack. Man, I normally wear a necklace. I've been wearing a necklace every single day for the last 6 years plus. But I noticed that it started giving me a fucking, like, irritation on my chest, so I took it off. I have never felt so naked in my life. I feel the same way when I remove the rings I wear. I have certain rings where I wear them basically every day. I love my jewelry. I wear my jewelry every fucking day. Like, straight up. You'll be hard-pressed to find me a day where I don't wear any jewelry. Normally I have a ring or 3 on, I'll have a watch on. I have my necklace on. I used to have bracelets on every day, but my bracelets were kind of shit quality, so now I need to go buy new ones. But the next, to be fair, the next bracelets I'm buying, they cost a little bit more than I would like to admit. I want to buy myself two tennis bracelets. Those who knows what those are, you also know the price tag. They're like what, $5,000-6,000 a piece for real ones. I obviously am not. I do want to buy real ones, but I'm probably not buying them anytime soon. Fuck. Here, those who don't know what a tennis bracelet looks like. This is what a tennis bracelet looks like. It's diamonds all the way around. I love the look of them. I want to get a chain that's that, and I want to get a brace. I want to get two bracelets, one for each arm. But they're like $5,000-6,000 a piece for the real ones that are, you know. I also don't want to buy fucking every single rapper fucking quality diamond on my fucking bracelet, you know? Look, as much as I like rappers, if you ever seen the diamonds on their fucking watches, eek, man. Ugh. I didn't know diamonds were white, that's all I'm saying. They're honestly, they just have a very, very low quality diamond. It's this or this. Oh, now. He took a yaw. I can get a 3 gold wheel, but I think I just want to go pendant. I love pendant. Pendant's so good. All right.
The mighty dragon starts as a tiny well.
How he fold? I don't know how he fold. Look the scoop that he ain't sugarcoat. What he thought. Was he focused? I don't know. What's on my phone no more? You don't know more. Was it true? He told me Nalo, bro. Oh, God, bro. Look at that time, bro.
The top spot is
Ugh.
yours. Can you keep it?
Thank God my buddy is fucking huge. Because my board is like garbage. Sure, my board feels like it's trash. It is what it is, you know? Like, what, man? Ugh. Okay, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be streaming for. I'm fucking exhausted. And I feel like I ran out of shit to talk about. Won't even be lying, okay? Hmm. They do much. I want to sell this a little. I'm just gonna bank gold. Yeah, I would rather bank gold before I get. I would rather level. So this way, when I do hit. Alright. I feel like. There's... I have like 2 extra gold next turn. Or, yeah, 2 extra gold. Technically, at the moment. This is actually worth it, weirdly enough.
The top spot is
I think we should be fine here. We might lose this fight. Okay, I think we lose this fight. He's huge. This motherfucker is the size of King Kong, man. I don't know how my fuck. Okay, no, this guy is. Jesus Christ, is he big? Take damage cap here, easy. Anything to the left? Beautiful. Left, 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 left. Fuck. Ah, that's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, that's fine. We're still at 38. We still have 2 lives left, which means they're guaranteed a big trinket.
your triple is here.
I want to level here, go for a 6 drop. What am I trying to play this game, right? There's Beast, Elemental, Mech, Naga, Pirate. So I can try to go for Pirate Scam, being a good build. There's no Naga builds that are really playable. I could go for Mechs and try to go Beatboxer, which would be great. Goldrin, meh. Elemental, meh. Let's just do this.
Good move. This will attract more powerful recruits.
It's like this. It's not a bad one.
Sold. Now you be sure to spend that gold.
I was hoping to get more angle off that, but 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 4. Oh, he's so free. So these people are probably dead this turn. They're at 9. They're fighting first place. First place is still on 3 playing Ellie's. And 4 playing P-Rats. They're giant. And these guys are super small, and Vosh did nothing this turn. So we should probably be chill to win.
You're ahead. Keep it going.
I should have put the... Can you stop sniping my motherfuckers? That's so really bad. Think I'm dead here. Pretty safe to say. Well, we're not. Okay, we're not dead. We're going to take damage cap, but yeah, we take damage cap. It was hard to get through his defenses. I'll be honest, but. Whoa. I guess okay. It also depends how big his buddy is, right? If his buddy's fucking tiny as shit, fuck. I mean, nah, he's big. He's not big. He just has this guy, right? If we like, this guy could theoretically probably take out everything, almost anything to the left. Yeah, like it's not bad. And, you know, it's like what 9, 8. 8, we're still at 30, we still have 2 lives, fuck. We're probably fine. I'm 5 getting my trinket, like. We're fighting the dead dude. Low rolled on that. This could be a really good 7-drop to hit. Like straight up this. The pirate one could be decent. Moira could give me direction. What am I buddy? Okay, I don't want a copy of that. This is never it. No, yeah. We're just gonna this. Good. I think I'm one more away from a free one.
A solid choice. Good trade. Here's your goal.
Alright, I think we should be big enough to beat this guy.
You're
This sells for 4 additional gold. Fuck Christ. I'm trying to find more of those zesties to give him. What you know about rolling down in the deep? Ain't no none you can get them at the freeze. In slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean, yeah. Oh, about rolling down in the deep. When you bring your love, you can get them at the freeze. I think it's get in slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean, yeah. Yeah, that's true. BOD. And the ocean beast.
Good trade. Here's your goal.
Mm-hmm.
That minion will be a great fit for your army.
Oh man, I'm hitting fuck all.
Minion will be a great fit for your army.
Did you not save a golden one for that? The fuck is wrong with you, cuh? Do you know how to play Deep Blue? Deep Blue. Cuh. Man. Can we trade boards? My board would be bigger than his is. That's upsetting. If we don't take damage cap here or here, this is guaranteed 3 gold in 2 turns. I'm looking for barons. I'm looking... Ow! Fucking yanked my fucking hair into my skull. You know, having hair in my skull is overrated, right? I have the longest hair in the restaurant I work at, which is kind of funny. Including so far with what I met at the new place I started working at, to be fair. I started there like 2 days ago. I have the longest hair of everyone I met. Also the nicest hair, but I have the nicest hair almost everywhere I go, fuck. I refer to it as my lion's mane, which, if you know me in person, especially right as it's drying, like out of the shower, fuck, it looks like a fucking mane. Oh, John.
A great strategy.
I liked it. Just like a cherry chopstick. I kissed the girl on my head. I should have played my thing. I did not realize how small this guy was gonna be. I was expecting this guy to have some amount of stats, but fuck. Man is Dishonor to Famerie. He did better than I thought he was gonna do. Straight up. 'Cause I don't beat this guy. Okay, never mind. I did not realize I had a guy that was that big. Nature. Okay, GG, right? That. Oh my god, GG. GG. We're fucking good at this game, okay? I did not realize how good Sandy was, I guess. GG. Yeah. Cause I've heard cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just not yet. A friend of mine dead.
Mighty like a dragon's flame.
That's good. This is good here. Macaw. I hope he knows what fucking minions go to this comp. I really hope he does. I should have done this. Oops. Over cherry chopsticks. I mean, he wants this. Guaranteed. I want to wait for him to play this on this and this. What are you doing? Ah! I wish I was on fucking voice chat with this motherfucker. I would tell him how to fucking play his comp. Hiya. I would be better off playing both of these builds by, like... Actually, I would be better off, which is fucked. I hate roasting motherfuckers. Because, you know, maybe it's his first time fucking playing the game, but at the same time, like, for the love of everything, in the beautiful name of fuck, like, you just missed out on, like, 80 stats, 160 stats in this fight. You know, like, that's like an additional, like, bruh. These things are, what, 50? So you missed out on legitimately, like, oh my god. I don't normally like to get mad at watching people play this game because that could become a full-time fucking job, but for the love of fuck. He is playing my favorite comp in the game, which probably explains why I'm so angry. Because if we lose, we should lose because he missed out on so much stats. So. Thank God we won the fight. Fuck. I would have been so upset. Like, actually, I would have alt F-Tord. Like, I was... Stream was done. That's a really good hit. That's a really bad hit. I want a level here. Fuck it. You giving me this? The fuck? You should play that and then give it to me. Okay, word. You spell my name with a and your girlfriend didn't dress up in my house. I gave the girlfriend kind of lingers on my couch. I'm weaker this fight. Like, I completely acknowledge that, and I also don't give no fucks. They think they're playing with a SpongeBob video game. They are not. This guy needs to wait till the end of his turn to play his fucking Deep Blues. Another miss trigger, which could have made the stats on this bigger overall, which meant that his Deep Blues in the future would have also been bigger overall. Sure, this is only 2-2 that he missed, but he also missed making this a 52, like, you know, 59, 50, or 59-60, you know? And then giving this an additional +2/+2, like, he missed so much just by playing too fast. Wait till the end of your turn to can play your Deep Blues, man. I want to talk to this guy on Discord. I wish we were on call on Discord. I'd be like, bro, I'm not normally the most angry person. I get tilted very easily. I won't deny that, but come on, man. Honestly, hitting Goldrin here and hitting like some amount of fucking token creators, like that'd be great. Everywhere I go, Moira's. This is my thing. Fuck. You show
You can't go
the
wrong with
part
that.
I played is all I know. Face up here, 40 to my hand. It's a rock with the best thing. And one of us is on dead. Alright. That's really good. Lost a lot. This huge. I need to hit like taunt for both of these / one of these, and also if I hit this triple, I'm like in a great spot, right? Off this. If I hit this triple, I'm also in a great spot. But hey. Alright, this might be the shortest stream on the channel, but I think I'm done after this game. I'm just fucking exhausted. Might play a fucking round of balloons and then go to bed. I have to wake up early tomorrow, so. Nothing about me and all that like to show. Where the vibe bleed is all I know. I'm not trying to be, so keep it 40 in my head. I'm fucking the best. Every one of us is bosses. I'm dead. I'm dead. If no one knows what band this is, it's Hollow Undead. It's the single most influential band in my life. I love this band to death and back. I went to go watch them live. I have their t-shirt, a fucking poster of them. To be fair, I also grew up when it was cool that fucking a whole bunch of posters of music bands on your wall. And I had one, which was fucking Hollywood Undead, because there's like this and Linkin Park and Billy Talent. Like those are like the 3 bands that kind of like developed me when I was younger. The more I grew up, the more like Webby, Tech, MGK, M, Lil Wayne, like
You are on fire.
all these people were like the next like musicians that I listened to. That again, I feel like made me who I am today, which might sound fucked, right? Because again, it's music, and it's not like it's not like what you would think, but nah. The bands I love, I fuck with to death. I feel like that's just me, you know. My bands are like to be fair, I've said this before on stream. Like, if I'm not, even when I'm like, the only thing I don't listen to music to while I'm doing is like recording. Sometimes I'll have something super faintly playing, but if not, I'm always listening to music. I live off music. Fuck. I'll be in the kitchen at work listening to music. I don't give a fuck. I'll be in the middle of the fucking service, and I'll have just a little bit of music playing in the background. Helps me focus, man, and I fucking get all my shit done. I'm also the best everywhere I work, so yeah, it's cap, but try the best. I try better, and I'm like second or third best. Maybe I'm in a new place I'm not, but
Things are really heating up out there.
what the fuck is this supposed to do with my comp? Freaking bags, I got you, DR heels. Oh, there we go.
Potential triple right there.
The tides shall wash you away.
A, B, C, D, E, F, you and your mom and your sister and your dog.
It's a good time.
Here's
to hop
started,
on
but
new
you call art. Fuck you and your friends that we'll never see again. And no money, but your dog, you can all fuck off.
Sold. Now you be sure to
F
spend that gold.
you. I wish I could just tell what cards I'm looking for. Because unless I hit them, like, I'm looking for Barons. I'm looking for another Goldrin. I'm looking for a Reborn. Like, I'm not looking for the shit he's giving me. He should just focus on maximizing his stats and not losing out on... why did this not get a deep blue this turn? Like, for reals. Like, you just missed stats. Like, for the love of fuck, man.
You are all
Especially with his trinket. Like, he should be 10 times bigger than he is, I feel. And it's so frustrating because if I lose this 12% chance, like, I know it's not my fault. This motherfucker should be like plus 100 stats. Like, straight up on his board, he should have plus 100 stats. And he's the reason I drink. Again, we win, right? We got lucky, we won, but like, for the love of fuck, man. Like, please, learn to fucking maximize your stats. Because you lost out on so many stats. Your score and the shit you call love. Fuck you and your friends, they'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all fuck off. Listen to me. You thinking of me? I bought you dear bags, I got you dear heels. So you will pick it out. I ever hear. I'm alone. Hey, if I will travel away, there's your tough. World. And that shit you got. He's dead, right? Wow, first place. So good. I deserve that one. My my teammate definitely did make me fucking regret life, but it is what it is. I'll say that for the video tomorrow. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off for now. You guys should try the deck we're playing. We're playing Egg Hunter today. Try this deck out. It's fucking broken. I love it. Beautiful deck. Anyways, with all that being said, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. Have a great rest of your night/days. I know it's a shorter stream than normal, but hey, it is what it is. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. follow Twitch, Twitter. Probably never be going back to Twitch, but just in case, you know, it'd be what it be. And yeah. Anyways, with that being said, I'll see you guys all next time, which might be tomorrow, might be later on in the week. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see y'all